All right, so we're gonna show my 70s, 80s, and 80s action movies, some thrillers. I do have the Lethal Weapon, Lethal Weapon collection, Blu-ray collection. The first movie has since come out in 4K, and a bunch of these movies have come out in 4K. Not all of them, but just the bangers. Back to the Future, Top Gun, and I have these on digital in 4K. Got that in 4K. Don't have this in 4K. I don't know if that's out in 4K. I have this on 4K on Fandango. It doesn't look very good on there. The picture's very dark. Maybe it's just my budget TV. But anyways, yes, I still have these in my collection. Really, we'll go over the biggest banger of them all. Back to the Future trilogy, 25th anniversary edition. There's a 30th anniversary edition has come out. Used to have I had the first set on DVD, which actually had some errors in the framing of when in the third film, I believe it is. But that's been well noted. I'm not gonna. Here's the slipcover and the discs themselves. Yes, I'm keeping these proof of purchase tab right there. Poster art's behind the discs. I'll show it right quick. These are in pristine condition. I honestly can't remember the last time I played these. Anyways, poster art for the first film. Probably back when I got my HD TV is when I did that. My first one, a Toshiba. Poster art for the second movie. That's pretty cool that they included this artwork. Some of these newer collections just don't do that. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, that was kind of hard to get back in. There's actually instructions on how to get these out. I threw them away because I know how to do it. Yeah. Kind of plain Jane, but poster art for the third film. And the poster art for these movies was also on the covers of the VHS tapes. I remember going into a used media store in the mall years ago. It's gone now, but and wanting to purchase the trilogy on VHS individually. And the girl said, "Hey, this is probably 2001." And the girl working there said, "Hey, the DVDs are about to come. Did you want to wait?" And I said, "Yeah." And I'm glad I did. I have had the chance to get them on VHS. There's the extras. Just deleted scenes, behind the scenes documentaries, outtakes on all three films. But yeah, great set to have. I'm sure it can be picked up for pretty cheap. I thought I saw a listing of it the other day. Probably the newer one. There's one that comes with we'll do this after the video. With a flux capacitor, lights up and everything. Pretty cool. And I remember when that came out, I thought, I gotta have that and I'll get rid of this stuff. Then I said, there's really no reason for that. It's the same movies, probably even the same mastering. So there's just a gimmick added to it. Another banger, Top Gun, 30th anniversary steelbook. And I haven't opened this one, but it's got the ultraviolet, which will hopefully transfer over to Fandango because ultraviolet's gone. Wait, no, did I buy this on Fandango? No, I don't think I bought this on Fandango because I know I have it here, Yeah, I never opened it, just watched it on satellite TV when I bought this and never got around to it. But I will. Caddyshack, a comedy. I'll get through some of the comedies and then go back to the action. Caddyshack, what a great movie. I think there's a 4K version out now. Oh, I thought that was a boob. I thought I might have to put my thumb over it. Yeah, pretty cool artwork on this one. WB Studios, you got the golf ball for the artwork. No manual. No booklet with it. So used to showing video games, so the snobs against the slobs. Oh, did somebody sit on a duck? You wear a hat like that. Somebody should give you a free bowl of soup. So this came out in like 80, 1980. Yeah, great movie though. Great movie. Double feature here of Short Circuit and Short Circuit 2. It's been a while since I watched these on disc, but I have watched them recently on digital. Short Circuit 2 was on like Tubi or something at one point, and then I have the Short Circuit on Fandango. These two movies have not been released in 4K, surprisingly. Well, maybe Short Circuit, but nonetheless, it looks good on a 4K screen. So another comedy, kind of action-y movie, or car chase. That's back when you had to do firmware updates on your discs, players. HBO Home Entertainment. Anyways, Cannonball Run. Cannonball Run 2 is good as well, but the original is pretty good too. I mean, you got Burt Reynolds. You know, he was Smokey and the Bandit. This came out in 81. And then Smokey and the Bandit came out in 77. So, you know, this was right up his alley. When he went off and did other types of movies, I thought, oh, that's kind of weird, you know, like romantic movies. So I've seen, you know, Smokey and the Bandit 1, 2, and 3, but I don't have 2 or 3 on disc. Really in none of my collections, really. But yeah, excellent, you know, movie about a cannonball run. Classic, you know. A lot of people know this one. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's available on streaming platforms as well. You know, you got the Burt Reynolds, Farrah Fawcett, Dom DeLuise, Roger Moore, Dean Martin, something Jr. Man, I can't think of his name. Sammy Davis Jr. Here we got the cast on the back. Adrienne Barbeau, okay. Trey Bradshaw, Jackie Chan, Michael Hu co-starring. Okay. Great movie though. Smoking the Bandit. This is like a 70s collection, best of the decade. Sure, there's more in this series, but you know, I'm not huge on 70s movies. But yeah, this is a classic. Once again, they went with just a blue. Oops. I have to edit that out. I don't want that ultraviolet getting out there. Oh yeah, doesn't matter. Because it doesn't work. But so about 100 Years, Universal, E.T., and Jaws, which I have those on Blu-ray. And in 4K. Just not this movie in 4K. It's available, just don't have it. 100 Years Universal, the 70s, that's the bonus features. 100 Years Universal, the lot. And I have taken the tour many times in the past. Beverly Hills Cop, 3 movie collection. Oh man, I'm surprised I did not open this. Then I have, you know, the Lethal Weapon collection 1 through 3 as well. I just don't see that at this time, so I decided not to bring it out. But yeah, you know, they actually used some of the tour for Beverly Hills Cop 3 when the, you know, the truck comes down out of the ceiling and the water goes everywhere where the robots are there. That is on the Universal lot tour. And lastly, Die Hard, excellent film. Seen it over the years, you know, on cable, the snow in the picture, and also I have, you know, Die Hard 2 and then Die Hard with a Vengeance as well. That's just kind of a different category. And I'll show those in some collection videos as well. But what do you call it? I've seen this, you know, on just regular broadcast TV where they edit stuff out. You know, satellite TV, great action flick. It's a Christmas movie. Takes place during Christmas. D-Box motion code. Okay. Some of the stuff I never heard of, but yeah, it's rated ages 13. ANS Plus. I don't know what that is. Of course, you know, Disney owns this now, so it should be on their streaming platform. Well, that is the action and thriller collection. I'll do another part of this. I just kind of thought of this and pulled these together. So again, thank you for watching, commenting, and subscribing.